Good morning. Got our coffee. We're doing some get ready with me action today. It is very cold and extremely cold today, in fact, and I want to do something warm and cozy on the eyes and use the Jackie Aina palette. I haven't used this in forever, and I pulled it out in my kind of shop my stash just products I want to use for this season or this moment in time. Yeah, I pulled out the Jackie Aina palette from ABH. I want to do something geared around this lipstick shade. This is one of the NYX Shine Loud lipsticks. I finally got one. This is the shade... I don't know. Is Boundary Pusher the shade? Anyway, it's the brown one. I'll put it on the screen, the information. But yeah, it's this shade. I use this the other day. Freaking impressed. Like, it may or may not have been on my lips for 24 hours. So, yeah, I want to do some kind of, that's going to fit with this vibe and the Milani Cheek Kiss and Nude Kiss, because I'm really liking this shade a lot. I'm a little bit in love with this. And yeah, I think I will use a putty bronzer today. A bit of Melt Raw Honey, I think will fit the vibe. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the eyes. I've already primed them. I've kind of loosely filled my brows in just to get a bit of shape going so I know what I'm doing. And I've done my skincare. So yeah, alright, let's start on the eyes really quickly here. I'm taking a big fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into, I think, ginger to start out. And I'm just gonna take a tiny bit, tap that off, and just start to build that through the socket and see where it goes. I don't have a super intense game plan, but anyways, I'm getting ready today to go, we're gonna go eat a kind of a little bit of a fancy-ish restaurant in Lafayette. A little bit of a drive, but totally, from what I hear, worth it. It's a kind of Korean Vietnamese place, like they have both. And me and Lila will drive to almost 2 hours for Korean food. And we're gonna hit up the Asian market, which is close by. And I think maybe go shopping for some curtains. She needs curtains. That's our plan today. Just go out of town. Just do something too. Just get out of the huge. But yeah, I've spent my entire last week just editing. Trying to get back ahead because I got so behind when I got sick. Everything went to hell in a handbasket as far as like content. And yeah, just been kind of working to catch up a bit. Alright, I'm going to go with a bit of a more concentrated brush. I'm going to take my pointed crease from Sonia Kashuk and go into ginger because I want this a little bit more focused and intense in that socket. I think this might be one of the best palettes ABH has ever done. Probably next to Modern Renaissance and then Soft Glam, which is funny, I don't have Soft Glam. And it's a palette that like wouldn't be mad at owning. I just have never picked it up because, well, I got a dupe of it in the Wet n Wild palette, and it's so weird. Soft Glam has been in my cart so many times, and I've taken it out, and now I feel like, what's the point in buying Soft Glam? I have a exact dupe of it, so I don't really need it. And that's what I tell myself. Even though I do want it still. But I think this palette, though, is one of the best ones. I wish they would go make some more of these, like, types of palettes. Like, what up with that? Where are those at? I'm sick of those big-ass Norvina palettes. I don't like those. I want more of these. And maybe not so many chock-a-block, one after the other. Let each palette have a time to shine. But, I like this palette style. Alright, I'm going to same little pointed crease. I'm going to take Credit. It's just the deepest brown. And start to kind of focus that out here and into the socket a bit more concentrated. So I just want something warm, toasty, wintry though. I don't know. I've got a vibe in mind. So Tati did a video the other day, like going through like everything she's tried from Maybelline and ranking, and like talking about it and like what she liked, what she didn't. I was thinking, I've tried a lot from Maybelline. I've tried a lot from L'Oreal and certain brands. Would you guys be interested in a video like that? I think that would just be really fun to do. Just sit there with the, a tablet and go through what I've used, what I haven't, what I would be interested in revisiting. I really like the concept of that, and what from a brand I would be interested to try out as well. I think that would be fun. Just kind of a brand focused type of thing. Kind of expand on her idea a little bit there. So yeah. I think I'm going to do that. I think Maybelline would be the easiest to start with as well, because I think that might be one of the brands I've tried the most from. I want a lot of this shade credit, by the way. It's kind of, like I said, warm smoky brown is my vibe today. Is it intense for a Friday afternoon? Yes. Well, Friday morning. I'm gonna grab my Sigma medium sweeper and let's take a lituation on this. And I'm gonna take that onto the lid. I think this is such a pretty shade and kind of a underrated shade. And it was a unique choice that Jackie made putting this one in, because I don't think it's an obvious shade that people would be like, oh yeah, that's a shade I want, but it's such a pretty shade. It just feels unexpected. I don't know, but I love it. I like the coolness of it. Yes, it's just a pretty, not really chocolatey brown, like it's a very cool brown taupe, like a blackened taupe or something, I don't know. But it's got a bit of gray in it, but with the warm tones, I think it looks so pretty. And it flows so nicely with them. With ginger, which is, I think, unexpected for them to play so well together, but they do. I like mixing kind of warm and cool like this and having that bit of variety in there. I was going to use the Norvina palette today, and then I picked this one up. I was like, these colors are pretty though. I'm going to take a little bit of Sponsored on my finger. I'm just going to pop that in the center. A little pop of a duochrome. Oh, I love it. I love that shade. You can't go wrong with one of those kind of duochromes like that shift to green. The MAC Blue Brown, whatever it's called. The OG duochrome. I mean, you really just can't go wrong with that. It's so pretty. Alright, I'm just gonna marry that in with Lituation. Especially compared to Lituation. I think that's quite a pretty combination of colors. Cool. Alright, let's take a little bit of Trust Issues on the inner corner. Just gonna pat that on there. Right. Pretty. Oh, you know what highlighter would be great for today? Jaclyn Hill Sparks. What are we doing? A full face influencer makeup? If I had enough product, I would do that video, but I just don't have enough influencer products. I did declutter a few. Okay, cool. I like this. Maybe we'll take a little bit more credit on this medium sweeper just to deepen up a bit. I can admit, ABH's classic formula, like what's in this palette, and in like Modern Renaissance, all of this style of palette is so good. I love their eyeshadow formula. And so I want more of these. Like, hello. Where have they been? Nobody wants reformulated lipsticks. You just put those out not that long ago. Nobody cares. I hate when brands just keep reformulating like the same stuff and re-promoting it. Like, girl, we get it. You got lipsticks and lip liners. Didn't you already have that? And they look almost exactly the same. Your eyeshadows are what people love. Please go back to making pretty palettes. Just, we didn't want one every month. That's all it is. Just chill with them. But don't stop making them. Damn. Okay. Foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation McClamp Fallout real quick. I don't really have a whole lot of fallout. I'm just gonna take this little cotton round and just swoop that along. Cool. Yeah. Wow, that's impressive for me. How did I not have so much fallout? I don't know. Anyway, foundation time. Using my fave right now, which is the L'Oreal True Match Nude. It's a favorite. And I'm gonna pop a bit of this on. Where's my... I feel like my foundation brush is dirty. I needed to get a different one out. Oh, do I have another foundation brush? I do have one. Okay. Yeah, I need to wash my other one. Man, I woke up just zooming today and ready to get my day started. I love when I wake up feeling like this and just feeling like ready to go. Oop, I forgot my floss filter. Oopsie. Every damn time. But, yeah, I had a bit of a melatonin mishap. I wasn't paying attention. I bought extra strength. And the melatonin, and it's also a different brand. The melatonin I usually buy is like, I don't know, 8 milligrams. And I'll take 2 of those, and that, you know, kind of kicks my ass sometimes. Anyway, the ones I bought are 10 milligrams, and I took 2. Bitch, I slept. I slept for like... I woke up at like 9 one day. Or, I don't know, I woke up at a decent time, and then fell asleep on the futon and slept like 3 hours. And, yeah, it's like... why is this melatonin kicking my ass? Like, what is up with this? I couldn't figure it out. I was like, why is this making me so tired? I take melatonin all the time. I've never had this kind of problem. Yeah, it turns out I was taking a way higher dose than what I normally take. It's like, oh, well, that might be why I slept so much and was just completely wiped out. Jeez Louise. Oh, I forgot to put like an actual primer on. Oh well. We're fine. So yeah, pay attention to the dosage of that melatonin. Because you could really fuck yourself over if you've got a busy day the next day. So I took 1 last night. And I took it around 7. And that worked out pretty good. Still a little drowsy, but that's just because I only got like, I don't know, 6 hours, 7 hours of sleep. 6 hours. So I woke up earlier than I intended on waking up. I'm always surprised at what good coverage this serum foundation has. Look at that. What is this? What acne? I mean, it's still there, but it looks a little bit less prominent. I just hate being around my eyebrow like that. That's just the worst to me. Alright, concealer. I used to be the incognito today. Alright, cool. Use a bit of the NARS light reflecting powder to set everything down. This is a powder I'm trying to pan. Look at the progress. I'm so proud of myself. I think we will get you used up. Let's do a little bronzing action. I'm going to take the Putty Bronzer and Tan Lines from e.l.f. Face definitely could use some warming up. I've been so tempted to get into my self-tan. Just because it's been so like cold and kind of miserable. I'm like, I want to feel warm. But I do like this bronzer. I think it's quite nice. I think e.l.f. did a good job on these. Oops, I may have over-applied. smaller brush here. Can I blend it into the eyeshadow? Right out here. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and do the lower lash line real quick before we finish up everything else. So I'm gonna take a smudge brush and I'm gonna go into Credit and just run that along the lower lash line. And take a little bit of ginger. What you doing, little goose? Yep, I am talking to my dog. What you doing, goose? Taking some trust issues. Alright, and I'm going to go into my face highlighter, Jaclyn Hill Sparks, hit the inner corner. Alright, let's do some blush real quick here. I'm going to use the Cheek Kiss from Milani. It's so pretty. I love this color. You know, I think I'm going to do my highlighter first, actually. This is the Jaclyn Hill Sparks. Go ahead and pop that on, and then do the blush. Because this is a bit of a stronger highlight, but I think the color looks really, complements the eye look. Alright, now we'll go into the blush. I'm going to clean my little brush I was using for contour off and bronze. Bit the excess off back of my hand and pop it on. Alright, that is a really pretty blush. Might have gone a little ham with it, so I'm just going to tamp it down a bit. Alright, let's take a little brown eyeliner along the lashes. For a little bit of definition, but soft. Finish up my brows. Do me some little soap brows here. If I can find a spoolie. A spoolie that's not covered in soap already. Alright, and let that dry. And go ahead and do some setting spray. So I'll pop on a bit of mascara. Curl lashes first. Okay, I want to experiment and try something. I want to take some of the Lancome Seals Booster and apply that and then the Bite Upswing over top. I want to see how they layer up because Bite Upswing's kind of amazing. So I'm just curious to see what this would do over top or underneath it. This is a damn good lash primer. And you can basically get the mini like all the time somewhere. The regular Maybelline Voluminous, not Maybelline, L'Oreal Voluminous lash primer is not far off, but it's just not quite as amazing. But it's not bad. A little bit of Bite Upswing. I do think they play together quite nicely. Holy shit. Mega lashes. Mega open. Good God. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's a good pair. Dang. Can't believe it's my real lashes. I want to get some, what is it? Grande Lash? Is that the one that's so good, or is it Revitalash, something like that? Either or. I want to try one of those, and the brow one, just to see. All right, dang, there's some lashes. I love it. Okay, Throw in some little brow hairs really quickly with my lift and snatch in ash brown. Now for the lips, let's go in with this NYX Shine Loud, and I don't know the shade, so it's the brown one. All right, just saying, do I need a lip liner first? I don't think I do. This is a pretty good doe foot, so I think we should be okay. Ooh, hey, guys, look. There's a bit of plastic. That was a really clear plastic because I didn't even realize that was there. I just felt it in my finger. That is on, let that dry. It gets it sticky until it like fully sits down and dries. But nothing like one of the Maybelline ones do, or the CoverGirl, or any of those. Okay, let's see. Do I need to touch up anything? I feel like I need just a little bit more ginger. Just around here. Feels like that's dried down. Take a little bit of the gloss. Oh yeah, it feels so nice. I feel like once the gloss wears away, it still feels good. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. It doesn't get that weird feel like it does when you first apply. Okay, cool. I'll take my hair down. See what's going on there. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of texture spray through my hair. Butterfly that through. I think that's what that's called, right? It's pretty big hair today. I'm deciding if I want to like do a half up, half down situation with it, but I think it's fine the way it is. I kind of like it. All right, and this is the look complete. I feel like something is missing, but I can't pinpoint what. Well, anyway, this is the look complete for today using the Jackie Aina palette from ABH. Really nice to revisit that, and yeah, I really do like these NYX Shine Out Loud, or Shine Loud, whatever they're called. Yeah, Shine Loud lipsticks. I think they're quite nice. Well, at least this one is. I've enjoyed it, and I think it looks really good. It wears, like I said, like 24 hours. And it's kind of crazy impressive. It might be one of the most comfortable, most long-wearing types, one of these types of products that I've ever used. So yeah, this is great, you know. Everything else, happy with. I wish my eyebrow area wasn't so broke out, but whatever. I think that is, yeah, all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me, spending some time over here, just doing a little get ready action, revisiting an older palette that we all love. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay spooky. Bye now.